You may take your seats, ladies and gentlemen. Those who can sit, take your seats. Ngatubetuwebaza mukama olw'enkuba. Honourable ministers, take your seats. As the president goes to inspect the parade, the parade is being commanded by Major Jacob Mugarura, and indeed he will take the president to inspect the parade. The Commander Land Forces, you are welcome, sir. Major Lieutenant General Kayanja Muhanga. Hali ni ya mvua, Mheshimiwa CLF, kwa hivyo ni ya kuvumilia. Mr. Wanda, you are welcome. I leave you to enjoy the music of the band.
Next time watasema wapatie tulifanya parade ya Labor Day. But this didn't give people time. Yani wewe ulikuja tu ghafla.
Madesidia kwa alo.
So naona hiyo bila
kaenda. Madesidia kwa alo na
yote. Tena fanya sije bado
iko pale kwa baba. Tena wako India nani?
Is it covered up?
Yeah.
Honorable Minister of State for Defense, at your time of making your remarks, I request you recognize your fellow ministers and members of parliament for His Excellency the President. Thank you, sir. I was requesting you, Honorable Minister, at your time you recognize your colleagues, ministers, and members of parliament, sir. Once His Excellency has taken his seat, we shall stand to honor God with a prayer, and then we shall proceed with the function. Your Excellency, you are most welcome. May I have your permission to invite the person to lead us in prayers as we ask God to bless the occasion.
katwechereze tushabe tuyihengufirize ito hamutwe tereze range kitinisa tushabe rahanga tate itwe umwana kandi umoyo urkwera ntukusima habwe kiconco cy'amagara ntukusimirizo bere rwahereza umugisha munywano wanje ntukusimira enjura y'umugisha yiwatereza ntukusimira amahegi ihanga agwateza muhero rugendo rwago ntukusimira imbabazi zawe munywano wanje ngihanga kongerwaho ntukusimira security organs zona munywano wanje ezurkwebembera ihangeri bakoze umurimo murungi baturinzira itwe n'ebintu byaitu ntukusimira umwebembezi w'ihanga ryaitu His Excellency General Yoweri Kaguta Museveni okumbaso kamuhereza amana n'obwenge munywano wanje ebyense tari kubasa kumuhereza shaho mukama witu Yesu ntukwatsa umwanya wo gutwaza kutaha munywano wanje yongera kuba hamwe naitwe uzibira kabikona tiryaha utwebemberera kirabona ututeza umukoro gwa hamuheru ubuna kubura hike munywano wanje utwebembera imihande merengwa n'emigufu yongera kuzoma kagaito tereze kiconco cyo kujunwa utwangise byonuga kandi utukundise byokunda gumorra hanga witari y'abantu bawe usimuti Yesu Kristo mukama witu obusinge bwarahanga uburengero kwetegeza ko umuntu wena burinde mituma yanyu n'ubwenge bwanyu mugume n'umukunda arahanga n'umwana wa Yesu Kristo kandi umugisha gwarahanga tate itwe omwana n'umoyo urkwera umugisha gwo gubabeho mwe n'abaterana ndaha umugisha gwo gurinde amahegi ihanga umugisha gwo guzaha bebembezi umugisha gwo guzaha mwebembezi w'ihanga ryeitu gumbagande kiconco cyo bwenge bweta kubasa wense takubasa kumuha umugisha gwo guzaha kanisa yawe umugisha gwo guhugura abategami umugisha gwo gutamiza mu rugendo rwo kumanya no kushoborokerwa gutirinda kurwara no kufa gutereze biturkwetenge by'imoyo n'ebyo mbiri umugisha gwo gutatargaho kurga hati okukebero byona mukama gumeneyimo amazina Reverend Gananda Hannington ndiyo murisa w'uburisobu ubur kutwara eje barracks mukama bihereza umugisha.
Thank you very much. As we resume our seats, and I'm handing over to the parade commander for the parade march past. The Reverend has said that the Spirit of God enter his every home so that we get born again. That one I have loved. Parade commander.
Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Uganda and the Commander-in-Chief of the UPDF, you are most welcome to this Passout ceremony. I am Major Sam Emoit, the political commissar of this training school. Just to take you through the command structure of our parade. Our parade commander, Your Excellency, is Major Jacob Kato Mugarura, who also doubles as the wing commander of the cadets wing. And the parade tricee, Your Excellency, is Major Samuel Buwaso, a regiment commander in Sankara Regiment. The parade adjutant, Your Excellency, is Captain Nancha Nkunjo, who is our chief matron. And the RSM is Wawan Niwagaba Hassan. Your Excellency, I'm going to request you to allow me go mute so that you can enjoy the parade display. Thank you very much.
Sasa rais anajua kule.
Twemere. Mutuliko. Asante sana Parade Commander, Your Excellency the President of the Republic of Uganda and the Commander-in-Chief of the EPDF, the Honorable Minister of State for Defense, and the other ministers present, the CDF, members of Parliament, generals, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good evening. Your Excellency, sir, I request for your permission now to invite the Commandant of Kaweweta Training School to come and present to you his products. General Limbwa, please.
Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Uganda and the Commander-in-Chief of the Uganda People's Defense Forces, General Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, the Minister of State for Defense, Minister of State for Defense and Veteran Affairs, and ministers present, the Chief of Defense Forces, General Wilson Mbadi, Commander Land Forces, generals, and distinguished guests present here, you are welcome to Kaweweta Recruit Training School, and specifically on this occasion of passing out of 9,690 recruits who have been with us for the last 47 weeks. Their training at first was made for 26 weeks, but as we progressed, we have continued up to today, where we have covered 47 weeks, and from the demonstrations, it has proved that these trainees have been able to train, to be equipped, and they are able to go and serve the UPDF. Because of time, I've been told to be brief, and my brief and a full speech have already been provided to the office of the President, where all details of the speech are contained. But on that note, with your permission, allow me to thank the Ministry of Defense and the Army leadership and all other stakeholders for the support that they have provided to us and have enabled us to reach this day successfully. To you, the recruits, this is your day. You have already proved from your demonstrations that you have acquired enough skills that will enable you to go and perform in your respective units. I just want to urge you, as you leave this place, go and go be good ambassadors. I repeat, go and be good ambassadors. Work as a team, and that's when you will conquer. On that note, sir, allow me to invite our the CDF to come and give his remarks. Thank you.
Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Uganda and the Commander-in-Chief of the Uganda People's Defense Forces, the Honorable Ministers who are present here today, Honorable Minister of State for Defense and Veteran Affairs, I see the Honorable Minister of State for Economic Monitoring. There was the Minister of State for Trade and Tourism, the honorable members of Parliament. We also have the UWA team here, sir, which is led by the chairman of their board. Is somewhere here, seated. The executive director of UWA, the executive director of Wildlife Training Center, something like that. That one. The general officers present here. We have General Kayanja, the Commander Land Forces. We have the Chief of Training and Recruitment. We have the Chief of Medical Services and other generals who are present here. Our parents of the those passing out today, ladies and gentlemen. I also want to welcome Your Excellency and all the guests who have come to grace this occasion where we are witnessing the passing out of this good number of recruits, and I am sure you're already happy from the demonstrations that they have given you, and so we're here presenting them to you to pass them out because we consider them ready for the work for which we recruited them. Your Excellency, in the interest of time, I will be very brief, but the recruitment of these young men and women fits very well in our journey to build a modern, professional, effective and efficient force capable of securing Uganda. And of course, with our new establishment, we have a requirement to keep on bridging the gaps so that we can deliver on our constitutional mandate now and in future. We therefore thank Your Excellency for your usual guidance and for building a formidable force. And today, we have taken note of all your observations during the demonstrations, especially on the basics of training. We are going to continue to review our curriculum for basic training in order to enhance soldiers' capacity to identify and use cover, marksmanship, and team spirit, so that they can improve continuously even after here their self-confidence and proficiency of their as individuals, but as part of a coordinated group. Your Excellency, despite the commandant during his brief to you enumerated a number of issues and challenges, but I would like to say that despite our constrained budget, we will continue to enhance UPDF capabilities, capacity building, logistics support, the welfare and infrastructure development, without forgetting all other collective solutions of solving our forces' welfare issues like education, medical, defense forces shop, WASACO, and others. For the recruits passing out today, remember what the commandant has told you. Respect those that have created the environment you are enjoying now, so that they can mentor you very well as good soldiers of this country. Remember the core values of the UPDF. You have severally been reminded of these. I don't need to repeat them. One of the most important core values is cautious discipline. Remember our code of conduct. UPDF discipline is built on this code of conduct to ensure a positive relationship with our strategic partners who are the wananchi, and by avoiding tendencies that are injurious to the good image of the UPDF. Always, when you are going to take any action, ask yourself whether what you're doing is professionally correct, whether it is legally correct, whether it is morally correct. And if you can't save yourself by these three, maybe spiritually correct. And for you to be very productive and effective, make sure you remain healthy and fit so that you can become good soldiers of Uganda People's Defense Forces. For us, we will continue to work on the requirements of the school, Your Excellency, as elaborated in the commandant's brief to you. I don't need to repeat the details, but one most important thing he mentioned where you have helped us is to help us solve the problem of people who had very, very seriously engaged on our, encroached on our training ground. I want to, at this juncture, take the Honorable Member of Parliament of this area here, who was positive when we approached him about it, and I hope I am not creating trouble for him. But he was very positive when we decided to embark on the operation of getting rid of these encroachers. Thank you very much, Your Excellency. Lastly, I want to thank all those who made this function successful, the training, because if they had not been trained, we wouldn't be here. I therefore want to extend my sincere thanks to the Ministry of Defense and Veteran Affairs, the UPDF fraternity, especially the Commandant, the Chief of Training and Recruitment, the instructors, and for also the students for remaining disciplined. Such a big number like this one, only a few of them were chased for indiscipline, but the majority of them remained in discipline. That's why they are here passing out today. Once again, Your Excellency, I want to thank you and all the guests who are here for finding time to come and grace this occasion with your presence. Thank you very much for listening to me, and in the interest of time, I would like to invite my Honorable Minister of State for Defense and Veteran Affairs to come and give his brief remarks and invite you to talk to your requests. Thank you very much, Your Excellency.
Thank you, Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Uganda and the Commander-in-Chief of the Uganda People's Defense Forces, the ministers present, the CDF, the general officers, the chiefs, the honorable members of Parliament, ladies and gentlemen. I have a very important duty to do this evening, and I've been advised that time is not on our best side. But Your Excellency, allow me to relay the apology of Honorable Martin Bahinduka Mugarura, the Minister of State for Tourism, Wildlife and Antiquities, who had to leave for a very personal reason that is involving the family, his family. And I have Honorable Akelo Beatrice Akori, the Minister of State for Economic Monitoring, here with us. She's following all the trainees from Labodwong, Gago, here with the Member of Parliament from Nuoya, Honorable Achan Judith Peace, Nuoya Woman MP, with our host MP, who is Honorable Enoch Nyongore, the MP Nakaseke North. Your Excellency, we thank you for finding time to come and grace this occasion. I wouldn't imagine this occasion without you. So allow me, on behalf of the Minister of Defense, thank you very much, and now invite you to speak to your people. Thank you very much.
Your Excellency, sir, with your permission, allow me to invite the best students for their awards. So the CDF and the Commandant, please proceed and accompany the President. So, Your Excellency, as requested to preside, the Commandant and the CDF will do the handing over to the students, but we shall request that you offer them a chance of a photo opportunity. The overall best student is AX 051365, recruit Wampanga na Moses Wasike. Icha. Iza kubone. I would humbly request if we are clapping, we clap for the young man. Being the best overall is not simple. Huh? Out of almost 10,000 people, so the young man's achievement is not mean. Next, best in the field. These are two. AX 048015, recruit Chelangat Bashir. Peitabon kabisa. And also AX 0511585, recruit Agabirwe Natasha. The women power. Na ombeni tafadhali tuongeze makofi. I did mention that ladies are dominating. Now the next lot are all ladies. Hey. Wabwana laleni tu. Uwezo unaenda pole pole. Okay. Which is the second one? So after Natasha, best in leadership, AX 08914, recruit Kongai Rachel. Utaongeza mwendo ndugu. Kongai is being recognized for controlling the ladies. 2,000 of them. For a complete year, it requires a lot of effort. Kongai. Yalamanoi Kongai. Best in range, AX 049702, recruit Nechemet Anet. Nechemet. Watching here. Ongeza mwendo ndugu. Nechemet beat all the men in range. Next is the best in discipline, who are recruit Chebet Masse Faith. Now if you're a poacher, you're in trouble. Aha, that's the speed I expect. Very good. Wenye wanaiba wanyama wa pori, basi umekucha kwenu. Chebeta akimaliza, we shall have the oath of allegiance. Hard work, discipline, concentration gives you the results these young men and women are enjoyed. I want to congratulate the girls for beating the men. You continue surrendering to mutasanga. Okay. Thank you very much, Your Excellency. Parade Commander, kazi kwako. We are going to have oath of allegiance and then address by His Excellency. Mzuri.
Chapo cha utii. Mimi nina hapa kwa dini yangu kwa kweli kwamba kwenye kazi zote nitatumikia kumulinda Rais wa Jamhuri wa Uganda, nchi ya Uganda na katiba ya Uganda. Nitatii sheria na amri zote zilizotolewa na zitakayotolewa mara kwa mara na wakuu wangu walioko na watakaowekwa kwa utawala kwa nchi yangu. Naahidi kwamba nitafuata mafundisho na maelekeo ya maafisa wote na maaskari watakaowekwa kuongoza mimi nidhamu nzuri, usojaa na uaminifu kwa nchi yangu. Mungu anisaidie.
The Honorable Minister of Defense, Minister of State for Defense, the other ministers who are here, the CDF, the members of Parliament, the NRM and the local leaders, the wananchi, and the new soldiers, and the leaders of the UPDF who are here. I want to congratulate the new soldiers for graduating and becoming new soldiers. Hongera. The commandant briefed me about you people, all of you, and the training you have been doing here. And I'm very happy with, first of all, you joining the army and also the training you got here. I'm very happy with both of them. The Ugandans should be happy because many of these young people, in fact, all of them, are well educated. You have heard that they are about 9,000, this particular group. But you should know that almost 5,000 of them, I think, are A-level or above. What is the A-level and above? Warimbwa, go and tell us the number. Just the number of the A-level and above. And diploma and all that. He will tell us. But what I remember in the brief he gave me is that 5 of them here have got master's degrees. And I think one of them has got master's in medicine or something like that. And then 700 have got university degrees. 700. That figure I remember. So what is the figure of A-level and above, the total? And you could see that with this level of education, it is easy to learn. Because modern warfare has got a lot of science. And educated people learn very easily this type of thing. Like the people, they were giving prizes here. I was with them down there where they were shooting. They are all, many of them are well educated. One of the girls who got a prize here has got a degree in civil engineering. She's an engineer. And the other girls are midwives. And you know how careful the midwives are. If a midwife shoots you, you will not come back. Because they are very careful. The shooting needs a lot of care. And the midwives, by nature, are very, very careful. So I am really muri banadini wano nange ebyedini mbimanyiko kigamba nti buli muntu yena kyekyasiga kyekyakungula buli muntu wena kyabiba nikyajjesha. Whatever man sows, that's what he reaps. The NRM, by providing education, that education is going to show up in so many areas, including the army. When you hear that some of the armies do well, like the Israeli army, which has been doing well, it's mainly because they are educated people. In the 1960s, when they were fighting with some of the people they were fighting with, you would get educated people fighting with peasants from the other countries. And they couldn't manage because technology, quick learning. The only problem is that sometimes the educated become proud and look down upon manual work. But otherwise, educated people can make very good soldiers. They can make very good cadres in different areas. So this is one thing I would like to say about this group. And the other people we are recruiting. I think the P7, Warimbo, have you failed to make the Chibaro? What has happened to you? You can't add. Tell us. The ones out of the, are they 9,000 or what?
Your Excellency, sir, those with above Uganda Advanced Certificate of Education, there are 5,000.
Yes.
Plus the 500, the 5 of the masters.
All those above, 5,000 out of, what is the number here?
9,690.
Yes, so there are more than 50% of these people here are all advanced level, not all level. Huh? Warimba, go back, clarify. It is A level, not O level.
It's A level, sir.
The 5,000 are A level and above.
A level and above.
Yes, that's what I said. 5,000 out of the 9,000 here are A level and above. Diploma, degree, masters, and so on. I'm therefore very, very happy. This is very good for the army and for the country. And the primary 7, tell us, Warimba, sorry to disturb the commandant. But trainers stand up and sit down, so no problem. The P7 are how many?
Your Excellency, P7 are 37.
37?
Yes, sir.
Now you can hear that. Abantu bamwe b'engoma aba primary wano waliwo 37 bokka kubanga b'engoma mwali muganye okusoma mukama wanjira okusoma bangoma. So you can hear among these 10,000 or 9,000, the P7 are only 37. This is very good. I'm very happy with this. It means they change in the society. Now, when we get some few mistakes, like what happened in Somalia recently, and what happened in Kasese, those who don't know war start running up and down, panicking. But I can tell you that the security of Uganda is very secure. There were some mistakes in Somalia, and I was talking to the commanders here about them. In Kasese, that part of the country has been peaceful for a long time, and those people there were quite relaxed, although there are still some gaps in intelligence, but all these are easily solvable. So nobody should get worried about the security of the country. Anybody who disturbs us will pay a very big price. Now, coming to the infrastructure here, I have already given my guidelines to the CDF and to the Army. Although the needs are many, it is easy to prioritize some activities, like training. How many training schools do we have in the country? There are not very many. It is Kaweweta, it is Kawamba, it is Labordong, it is Singo. Then you have Jinja. Then you have the other specialized colleges. These are not many. And they should be prioritized and become centers of excellence. Even if we have other things which can wait, so that our soldiers train in the best conditions of training. It's not difficult to prioritize. The mistake by some people is when they try to touch everywhere at the same time. But these training centers are not too many. They can be prioritized and be made centers of excellence. And then we can deal with other things later. So therefore, you put forward your infrastructure needs, the commandant, they will be prioritized. I have already told the army people. Now, finally, for the new graduates, you have a very good chance now. You have entered a noble institution. Here where you are training is where we used to fight. When I was coming today, I was stopping in some places, remembering how we used to fight. Now the FRONASA, NRA, UPDF have been very heroic forces. And they have done a lot in Uganda and even in other parts of Africa. And the reason we have been able to do well are three. First of all, ideology. The way we think, the way we believe. Our ideology is patriotism. Love Uganda. Uganda is more important than your tribe, is more important than your religious group, and values you, whether you are a man or a woman, whether you are disabled, whatever you are, Uganda values you. And you should value Uganda. Because Uganda can cater for your prosperity better than the individual tribes. That's why when people have problems in the different parts of the country, they come to Kampala. If you go to Kampala, you will see children from Karamoja there. Then the Mama Janet takes them from there, takes them someplace, because they know this is their country. If there is a problem in my home area, I come to Uganda to help me. That's very good. That shows you the importance of Uganda. The space it gives you. I remember this Banyankore in the 1940s, when the cattle died in the West because of tsetse flies. Many of them went to Lango, to Teso, to even Busoga. At that time, Busoga had cows. Even Bukedi had cows. You would find those Walaro there, trying to solve their economic problems. Because while the cows had died in the West, in the North, those Zebu cows were there. So Uganda helped these people. Uganda does not only help Ugandans, even people from other countries. That's how they came here, the Banyarwanda, Barundi, Congolese, Kenyans. So, ideology number one, patriotism, love Uganda. Number two, love Africa, because you need Africa. We need Africa for the market. Many of the products we produce here are now sold in Congo, in South Sudan, in Kenya. And number three, socio-economic transformation and democracy. So that is number one. You must be clear ideologically. Because if you believe in the tribes, you believe in witchcraft, you believe in, you don't fit in this ideological frame. So once you are clear on the ideology, then the next thing that you need is discipline, what CDF was talking about. Discipline, okwefuga, not to get involved in risky behavior which can ruin your life. And when you get sick because of alcohol, because of umalaya, because of reckless living, how will you be a soldier? If you are not healthy, how will you be a soldier? You need health in order to be a soldier. But if you lead a reckless life, how will you maintain your health? So discipline, not only in your life, but also in your work. Not being corrupt. And if you see anybody who is corrupt, report him. Don't fear them. Because those corrupt people are very dangerous. They can cause your death. If somebody is selling the fuel of a tank, what happens when Al-Shabaab comes to attack? The tank will not be functioning. And it will not defend us. So a thief of fuel of the army, of food, of uniforms is an enemy, bigger enemy than even Al-Shabaab. Because an internal enemy, na adui wa ndani. So discipline to cover your life, but also to cover your work. And finally, professionalism, what you have already started. Professionalism. Knowing how to be a soldier. I talked with your trainers. We can build very powerful armies here in Africa. Like we built the NRA. Because the army is science, but also skill. You combine skill with science and bravery. You combine the three. So therefore, I congratulate you. You are lucky to enter this very good organization. I'm sure you will add value to it because you come in as very well-educated people, the majority of you. Because as you can hear, almost all the 9,000 are all level and above. The primary 7 are only very few. So I congratulate you and I wish you good luck. And I thank your trainers, the army leadership, and the training staff. Now, when I was coming here from Katugo, there's a good Maram road, but it doesn't have drainage. The one who made the road does not make him fragile. Who is from the district here, from Nakaseke and Bururi? Anybody from the district? Do you have anybody from Nakaseke? Come to the microphone, I want to see you. Who is that one? Who are you? Who are you?
Your Excellency, my name is Nyongore Enoch. I represent the people of Nakaseke North.
Nyongore, the MP?
Yes.
Well, find out, are these making a road or a swimming pool?
Your Excellency, we are going to follow up.
Because when you make a road and you don't put mfreje, draining channels, when it rains, the whole, and the ground here is very hard. You know, the ground is hard. So the water does not go in the soil quickly. So when it rains, your road will become a swimming pool. And I have no interest for swimming in this brown water. Because the soil here is enombe, the red soil. So these people who do work carelessly, somebody is supposed to do work, instead of doing complete work, he does half work. What sort of people are these? So please, make sure they put drainage. Tell them, if I come next time, the one involved, I would have to deal with him or her.
Thank you, sir, Your Excellency.
Kara abangoma kamba ndeke kwirurwa mwenda kuza kurya embaga owanyumuka Congratulations, young people, and I wish you good luck.
Your Excellency, sir, Biawasaija Rosemary is my name, and I'm the resident district commissioner. I also want to support that I'm going to work with my fellow leaders.
You are regional what?
I'm the resident district commissioner, sir, Your Excellency.
Of where?
I'm also present, Nakaseke, sir.
What's your name?
Biawasaija Rosemary Amoti.
Oh, Biawasaija Kabari mukazi wa amani.
Ego, Your Excellency, sir.
What happened to you? How could these people build a swimming pool when you are here?
Your Excellency, I'm only 1 month old here. I've been in Muvende battling with Ebola, but now I'm here and I'll do the work, sir.
Biawasaija mukazi wa amani. Nkada wetu na raga toro.
Ega kiki.
Agambe ngunubwa izire. Mumuganyire.
Ego.
Mwamusasiro omukazi ogu. Kashutu mwamusasiro. Biawasaija orore abakuzuru uruguto okurigira kimu katugo okushikana tindo zire mfurege.
Ego, wait, Your Excellency.
How can you have a road without a mfereji? What are you? When it rains, what happens?
Wait, ninja kihondereza wekitinisa President.
Kada Biawasaija nkada wetu weira. Congratulations, young people.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Your Excellency. Parade Commander. Please resume your seats. Your Excellency, we have been Brigadier General Felix Kulaija as MC, and my deputy is Major Sam Emoit, the political commissar of Kaweweta Training School. We thank you, Your Excellency.
Sasa reke kamanda na kuomba kutoa gwaride uwanjani.
Kazi nzuri, kazi nzuri. Yes. You know, standing there is not easy. Sana. Imepoesha.
Mimi meroa
Sana. Askari wapya tulia. Askari wapya tulia. Askari wapya settle down, settle down. Settle down. Settle down. Guard commanders, do your part. Abaganji bafete mugenda nga timulidde kya misana. Mugende kuhoro bagiyita sali musale ekyemisana kyamwe kitegekeddwa. Generals, senior officers, we go, and honorable ministers, we go to the admin block. That's where lunch is prepared for us. Thank you very much for coming, all of you. Tubebaza, ntubasima. Thank you very much, Your Excellency. This is the end of the function. Thank you all of you for coming.